Hello friends, welcome to my channel Guidance from Divine, and in today's reading we are receiving messages from Moon and your spirit team for the full moon in Leo coming on 12th of Feb 2025. But it's also a timeless message, a timeless reading. If you have found this reading, then you have a message here. It is in your divine timing to receive. So let me tell you just a bit about myself here, that I am a Reiki master teacher, an animal Reiki practitioner, energy channel, and I give Akashic, intuitive and channeled tarot oracle readings. So this is a Reiki sacred space, and after reading I will channel 5 minutes of Reiki energy to clear all that we find in your reading today. You can also use this time to meditate or do some deep breathing, or as an opportunity to ground yourself and calm down yourself, because Reiki relaxes our energy. My intention is always that my beautiful collective leave this space in a more healed state than before. So it's again your choice. If you want to receive it, you can choose to stay and go at the timestamps to look for the meditation there. Also, in the end, I'll give you a shuffle card from this deck, so which is a collection of all the readings on this channel. And this message Spirit will give you as your next message after this reading. So you can find more messages through that reading. I'll link whichever reading comes in the description. If you're called to, then you can go and receive that reading as a continued message from here. And I also have a Reiki grid, the Holy Fire Reiki grid, which connects you with source energy both ways. So it releases what has served its purpose, and it is going to receive what is in alignment and is ready for you. So you can choose to add your name, place, or any situation to this grid by leaving it in the comment box for me, and I will add it into the grid. It also has to be done only once, and you can also do it for someone else. So it'll still work, like if they don't know that you're adding the name, but it'll still work because Reiki never harms or breaks free will. So whatever is allowed by the higher self of the person that you've added, and the energy that can pass through the free will, it will be received by them in the right time, because Reiki energy is beyond space and time, and it means it never harms. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comments or through my email at guidancefromdivine@gmail.com. It will also be in the description box. If you're interested in Reiki sessions or personal readings from me, then also you can inquire through the email. So as you know, today's reading is for full moon in Leo, which is 12th Feb, but again a timeless reading it is, and if you found it, you have a message here. So let us start with your pile picking. For pile 1, we have Moonstone. For pile 2, we have a red Carnelian. It's rather an orange Carnelian, not fully red. And for pile 3, we have an Opalite. You can also pick with zodiacs. So let us choose zodiacs. So we have Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, and Taurus in pile 1. I hope you can see it. Is it not visible? Let me keep it here. Then for pile 2, you have Cancer, Aries, Pisces, and Sagittarius for pile 2. For pile 3, you have Scorpio, Libra, Capricorn, and Leo. So these zodiac signs can be any of your placements in your natal chart, and whichever feels called to, then you have a message there. So connect with the energy, pick your pile. This is pile 1, 2, 3, and then we will connect and receive the messages which are waiting for you for the full moon in Leo. See you in your reading. So I also have a channeled message today for the whole collective. So I would like to share that. So when I sat down in meditation for the full moon in Leo energy, the first thing they showed me was smoke. And the smoke is like, not like fog, but it is white smoke, and it is going away. It is giving clarity. The message of clarity came through. And this clarity is coming as a blessing after this release of the full moon in Leo. There is also an importance of the blue color during this full moon release. So it could be that wearing something blue during the full moon time, or having a blue crystal, or working with the blue color can help you with this release. Archangel Michael is also coming through with this blue color. And they also showed me, then the next vision which came was that they were showing me the grass is being laid, like a carpet of grass is being unfurled. So on the soil. So the soil is ready, and then now the new grass is being laid. So that is the message of a very fresh new start, which is come through that grass. And then they said that the abundance is going to start to manifest in your 3D life from higher dimensions. It's coming down. So there is an importance of the solar eclipse, which is in March, and the season of summer, where you will be slowly starting to see the manifestation of your abundance in your 3D life. And they said blessed times ahead. So that is a beautiful confirmation, a beautiful message from Spirit. They also said that the sun and the fire energy, the fire element, is working on you, and you should align with this integration of the fiery energy. And the fiery energy they showed me as with specifically working with this Leo zodiac of one specific message, which was to accept your feedback and not let it trigger you, like in the form of criticism. So that is what is working during this full moon release. You might be feeling like a little frustrated, angry, or agitated, but allow this process to happen, because there is a trigger which you were not able to process before is now ready to release and is gonna be out of your system. And that is specifically around your feedback, not taken as criticism, but as a genuine feedback to see what I need to do, what I need to work on. Then there is this message of colored rays, to work with colored rays. Like if you were, like the blue color came, so you can work with the blue ray during this full moon release, but they are advising you to work with the fire element of every color. Like imagine the fire, the blue fire, and then work with it. Like if it's violet flame you work with, then work with the violet flame, like in the fire aspect instead of the color ray aspect. So there is an importance of the color here, but in working with the element of fire. Then they also showed me the hydrangea flowers, the blue and the pink. And the blue hydrangeas and the pink, they differ because of the pH of the soil. So whatever, if it is acidic and alkaline, then it'll come either blue or pink or something like that. But there is an importance on firstly the soil, and the soil is deciding what is the pH of the soil, is deciding what is the outcome of the flower, the color. Again, the emphasis on the color here, but it is on, it's the same seed, the hydrangea, the same plant, but it gives a different result according to the nurture it receives. So that is one message coming through soil and this pH point they showed. They also emphasized a message on chanting. Like they showed me someone sitting and chanting, like a mantra or an affirmation or some tone voice toning as well. I could hear someone doing toning exercises around the throat chakra, and someone I could hear chanting Om, and someone just doing their mala beads. So take it as it resonates, as I say, whichever way the chanting works. But during this time, if you have a practice of chanting, or if you have been thinking, then it is advised by Spirit to do it for this full moon period, which will help you with the release and the integration. Some energy of this, the frequency of this chanting is going to bring an easy, soothing release. And then they said, the message of nourish your body and self-care came through then, that you should take care of yourself, and especially the body, and also wearing some clothes, just like dressing up, or using that blue color, like as if wearing something blue, which perks you up, which uplifts you, brings you into this little playful energy, and then taking care of your body with this nourishment. Then they showed me a big circle, a ball of fire. It was just glowing and growing. And they said that your light is bright, don't dim it by trying to fit in. So that is that Leo zodiac archetype, how a Leo zodiac, when enters the room, their aura is so charming and they want to be the center of the room, like the center sun. That is how this expansion is coming and happening in your aura right now. And don't try to fit in is how you will keep that ball of fire expanded, your energy field expanded. Then there is also an importance of a balance of quiet, still moments and out and about moments, like the balance between the stillness in the importance of the meditation, and then when you're out of it and when you're going out and about in your work, in your day-to-day life, then there is this balance of being involved in it and using that energy as well, of the expanded state, how that energy ball they showed, to have that balance, importance of stillness, and then that Leo zodiac of being fully present in what you're doing, not more trying to fit in. So that is that importance of this balance is there. And they also said this is the all-encompassing love. So I feel this is your heart space, which is really expanding, and you're really falling in love with yourself. You're really wanting to express and be yourself, and that is what the message is. Don't try to fit in. So that is very much in alignment with this balance as well, that though Leo is very, in a way you can say, like extravagant or extrovert, but yes, the message is of balance, of that stillness in place as well, is equally important, is what they're saying. Then they also said that this state of surrender is coming to you. You're moving into a state of surrender, and maybe you have been working in steps through this surrender, some of you in the collective, and some have been working it for some time. But this is like a divine alignment, like moving into divine order in the vibration of being in the state of surrender is coming in your energy field, in your state of being. Then they also showed me the yin and yang symbol, and they said use it. So maybe like if you have a piece of jewelry, or wear it, or if you have just maybe on a picture paper, keep it somewhere during the full moon where you can see it and relate and connect with this energy of balancing of yin and yang through your awareness. Or if not, just have it on a screensaver, like on your phone, for a day or two during full moon, and then you can constantly be connected with that energy in your awareness. There is some importance in this keeping yourself aligned with this attitude and choice and awareness of the balance, like the stillness and the outward life. And the energy of balance is seemingly very important here. They just want to keep your attention on it during the full moon. And then they showed me 3 chakras there where they have been working on you. So it is solar plexus and your heart chakra and your throat chakra. And again, the energy of balance comes through with all the 3 chakras coming as balanced expression. And this balanced expression is of who you are, of your heart space, of the Leo zodiac, of that fire element in you. connecting your solar, heart, and your throat chakra with this balanced expression. So these were beautiful channeled messages, my dear collective. Now let us start with your readings. So I will start now with pile 1. And please remember to go to the meditation in the end of the Reiki session, and also please add the name of anyone, situation, or place that you feel can help, can benefit with this Reiki energy of the grid. So see you in your reading. Hello, my dear pile 1. Welcome to reading. And these are the zodiac signs that you picked today: Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, and Aquarius. The crystal that you picked is Moonstone. And today we are connecting with the energy of full moon in Leo. And let us see what comes through. So the energy of ancestors is present very strongly for today's reading. And the veil feels very thin during this full moon. Like, it feels to me like very much like the October season, around like Halloween, when we talk about the ancestors visiting, and it feels very much like that. We'll also connect with your ancestors through this deck, and we'll receive one message from them. Rest of the messages we are receiving from the moon decks, and this is your tarot deck. There is a message of releasing shadow self is coming, which I can understand. If you have seen the channeled message, there was a message of releasing this trigger around receiving feedback, like criticism, they said. But I feel there is a little bit more to that, because there is a sense of anxiety I'm picking in this pile. And we will try and explore where this anxiety is coming and what we can do about it, if Spirit can show us a bit more. Okay. So let us start. Let me, 1 second. Before I forget, I should keep them here, because then I forget. This, I will give you one message in the last. These are the videos on the channel as your next reading. If you choose, you can go to. Okay. So your first message is purification. I feel this is what that shadow energy that I was picking up, that maybe you need this purification, because the veil energy that I picked up is thin. Maybe ancestors as well. Like, I have another channel in Hindi as well. There also I picked up this energy, that because this energy is, the veil is thin, it's not only our ancestors, but ancestors who have their own karmic journey. Like, not every ancestor is good for us. So I feel that is this energy, that some ancestors are present who are just bringing this energy of anxiety and need of purification in your energy field. And for this purification, and it being a full moon as well, the water energy is fitting very perfectly, that you can use like a Reiki bath, or a crystal bath, cleansing bath, or a shower, something like that, like a small ritual. Better if you do that while taking a shower. Like, you can take some fresh flowers, some herbs, or you can light a candle, something like that. It can help you in cleansing, in purifying this. And you can, during that, you can ask your ancestors to step back, who are not here for your highest good. If they don't have the intention of unconditional love for you, then you can ask them to step back, and they do not have the permission. That you can set during the cleansing, during this through the water element, during this cleansing shower or bath. So that is one way Spirit is showing, giving some guidance. And I really feel this anxiety is not yours. It's irrespective of the trigger that Spirit said that you are cleansing and coming out of, like breaking the pattern of this feedback energy that we picked up, but it's not completely that. There is some energy of this. So I remember that there was black tourmaline which came in the Hindi reading on my other channel, but I didn't pick up because I felt that these are black obsidians here with the zodiac, so they are cleansing anyway whatever is coming in the Reiki space. But I feel for you, black tourmaline is also a crystal that you can work with during this full moon, because this came very strongly in that other reading of the full moon in Hindi channel. So okay, so let us see what is the next one. We have birth. This is the visual of, you know, if you have seen my channeled message, which I, the soil and the importance of the soil and the grass, which they showed in the channeled message. I feel that is the energy of the birth here, like the manifestations, the 3D manifestations of abundance also coming during this solar eclipse and the summertime was in the message there. I think that is aligning with that as well, like a new timeline is birthing altogether around abundance. And there is this full moon like a pearl the tree is holding. So there is like they're showing me this moon, this pearl is coming from under, like it was in the soil, like a seed. And again, they're reminding the hydrangea message as well from the channel that the soil decides if it's going to be, the pH decides it's going to be blue or pink. So that is how it is, that it has come from the soil, it was rising up through the old, and there was this in-between space that we speak of, the birth and the death and the rebirth cycle, the in-between space, that you have let go of the old but the new has not come in. So that was this space, and now you are moving out into this space, out of this in-between. You have received all the nourishment here and you have grown, and now is the time to shine. And that is what this Leo full moon is birthing. Beautiful. Let me fix the light 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay. So I feel, let us hear what the ancestors are saying, because this message is from ancestors who have unconditional love for you and are here for your highest good, irrespective of their karmic energy. So let us see what is the message. Ancestor of tribes. Okay, so we do pick this, the heart chakra here, the solar plexus as well. But the third chakra, which I picked in the channeled message, it was throat. But here I'm seeing it as a root chakra with the tribe message. Yeah, so for some of you, it is very tribal energy as well, of some kind which you are coming out of, and these ancestors have been waiting for you to work on this pattern for a while. And this is the opportunity, like they have been waiting for, and now this release is coming for them as well. So this is a message for you to see that it's not only you who is coming out of this release during this full moon, but it is a lot of ancestral healing that is happening for a lot of ancestors, and they're looking forward for this work to come to a completion, and they will be then ascending in their, moving forward in their own journey as well. So that is a big message here. It's not only your birth, but it's also a release of a lot of ancestors of your tribe through your root chakra. Yeah, they're showing me like the devil card, but it's all red. It's all red in the tone. So I feel there is definitely this root chakra they are saying, but I feel this message of attachment or illusion, or some kind of like energy cords are being cut, is also coming, because Archangel Michael has been present for the whole reading. So I feel that could be a message for some of you, that energy cord cutting might be happening for you this full moon, release if you've not planned. And if you see, let's say, like a meditation that something comes up, then Spirit is advising to take that message and please do that. So it could be a specific message, but yes, that was a very specific, peculiar visual they showed me. So the next message is conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Eclipse energy we did pick up in the channeled message. Solar eclipse has importance. And here the moon also looks very fiery here. Like this is lunar eclipse, I feel, here when they're saying full moon. But no, it's solar eclipse. But I'm just picking this fire and a lot of violet flame fire. Like if you see, it's just violet I'm seeing here. So I feel the message for you here is to align with this color, the message of the color which came in the channeled message, to work with that flame energy, the fire energy of violet flame, till the next eclipse. Now, though I know for the whole collective it came for solar eclipse, but for you I feel it can be whichever eclipse you feel called to. First will come the solar in March, and then it will be followed by the lunar. But it is your specific, your unique calling of working with this violet flame to work only till solar eclipse, or continue it with lunar eclipse as well. But it's for like the next 1.5 months, this energy of violet flame is coming to work with you, and it's going to take you to some conclusions. You're going to reach some conclusions there. So it again aligns with this purification as well. So you have to really keep an importance on awareness on your cleansing and purification. Okay. The next one we have is full moon in Aquarius. Be real. Okay, so you have 2 full moons here, 3rd moon here, and you have Aquarius here. So have a look at where your Aquarius is in your chart, and the message where, in whichever house your Aquarius is, then you need to be more real in that house is a message. If your moon is in Aquarius, then it is a definitive stronger message for that house to be real in that, because moon is creating a lot of illusion in that house if it is in Aquarius as well. And again, the water element is coming with the Aquarius here as well, like this waterfall, a river which becomes a waterfall. So there is some sense of like an illusion which you're picking up with moon energy, but I feel the veil is so thin as well, as we picked up in the channeled message, that itself is creating some illusion that maybe you're receiving a lot of messages and have not received it before, as if, and you're trying too hard is also coming for some of you. So really balancing and grounding is something which is coming for this. Like, come back into reality is a message here, in respect with that illusion energy that we picked up. So have a look in your chart. I feel that you will get some insights there around be real message. And then we have moon said releasing. So yes, another full moon, and you are releasing during this full moon big time. Yeah. And with Leo being the fiery sign, the sun and fire element anyway, coming with this cleansing in the channeled message, the message of trigger, the message of the feedback energy coming, anxiety picking. So I really feel that you're going through a lot right now, Pile 1, and you really need to, work with tourmaline and this moonstone. Moonstone can help you calm down some of this moon energy that is working in your field. And connecting with water element for purification will also help. But this is a process which is anyway the process of this birth, of this releasing, coming out, like these hands are holding and lifting up this moon, just how like these hands of the universe have been pushing you here as well from the bottom. So I really feel that it has been quite a process for you, and whichever way it happened, like we picked up in few steps for some or continuously for many, then it has been for both of the kinds of message. It has been quite a ride. And the full moon energy is so like so pushing down now, as if, you know, I'm feeling this pressure exerted. So yeah, a lot of emotion as well coming into release with this fiery energy. Okay, so but yes, you have to remember that ancestors are coming now, just they're trying to ease you, calm you down with this, that it's all because of us as well. They're saying it's because of us as well, so it's not only yours, they're saying. Yeah, that's beautiful. There is importance of meditation coming. I think in channel to message I did say that the balance, but for your pile, yeah, meditation and grounding exercises are very important. Yeah, in this in the other reading on the other channel, this crystal came out very strongly with the full moon and Leo reading. I feel rhodonite will help you as well with this grounding. If you want, you can, because it grounds and cleanses at the same time, and it also gives you the vibration of love, connecting with Earth, with Gaia. So I feel that can really help you with all the aspects required here coming in one crystal. So rhodonite is a good crystal. Now let's connect with tarot and see what else comes through. For pile 1, please. Thank you. So we have Queen of Swords as the first card, which really wants to sit with this conclusions are within reach. Yeah, it feels like a very similar energy. Then we have Wheel of Fortune. It always looks very dark to me, this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, like I find it difficult, but it does look like that red I saw. Like it's so full of red here. So maybe the vision of the red that I saw, and you know, it's very similar, the colors of the tree trunk here. These are exactly like two colors here which have been used in the tree trunk. So this looks like this karmic wheel of the ancestors as well, which is going to move. And in the root chakra that we picked up before, that is where this energy wants to sit. And it gives you this message of be real as well in your root chakra, letting go of, releasing off those illusions and emotions. Then we have Death card. So we have death and birth both, the in-between space that we picked up, and the cycle of birth and death and rebirth. We're coming a complete circle here, my dear Palwan. No wonder it's feeling so much of like the pressure down that I picked up. But the sun is rising. The sun is rising. Okay. Judgment. Yeah. Such heavy, like 3 major arcana in a row. Wow. Judgment. Time to wake up. Yeah. Again, this birth is happening. So much of new growth is happening. We have 10, we have 20. It's so much of, they're showing that it is coming like this because of the presence of the ancestors in your journey right now, because of this ancestral healing happening right now. Like you have been training for many, as if they're saying. It's not only you. Thank you, yeah. 10 of Cups. So we have this beautiful blessing as well coming, and which we picked up in the 3D manifested reality is going to come. So here, like it's come into a predicted, like a prediction, just what this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. With the Queen of Swords here, like the conclusions are within reach. Now they have reached here. They are here. But there is this journey that has to take place before that. Yeah. Moving towards better time. Yes, I think in the Channeled message, let me see. I did write here exactly. They said, they were talking about the fire glowing, and they said the all-encompassing love and blessed times ahead. Yes, these two channeled messages have come through. Again, look at the bottom deck, you have the world. So this cycle completion energy, like when I was talking to you about when I picked up the energy of ancestors, how they're coming, I exactly saw, they showed me the world card through which I picked up that you're releasing this pattern and there's this anxiety that I picked up, but it was ancestors as well. This is exactly what that energy is. Wow, you're doing a lot of work, Parwan. This is a happening moon cycle for you. Wow. Let us ask for the final card. I feel we can have two here. Let's have two cards. Thank you. We have the Hierophant, another major arcana. So much of wisdom is coming your way. So much of blessing coming your way, because this ancestral karma that you're doing, releasing, is not going unnoticed by the spirit or the universe. And it brings its own wisdom and its own ascension journey through this birthing process that you're going through. Wow. So spirit is really acknowledging here and giving you, universe is really giving you these blessings with the happiness of the space, of your personal space, of your life and family and your work, the fulfillment, the content of the life, and also the wisdom that comes with it after doing so much of this work, this ancestral work. Because once you have released these ancestors, all their wisdom then comes down to you, because you then carry this ancestral line from here. Whatever you heal integrates as your wisdom, and it's a lot of wisdom. It's a lot of wisdom. No wonder a lot of illusion has to be released. Yes, the Empress, look at that. The Empress, so abundant, so alive, and so full of this content and fulfillment and grounded and so feminine. And look at the bottom, then it becomes the sun. So sun is definitely energy which is working, the fire element that spirit has been talking about for a while now. So it is important that you take notice of this sun. A new cycle is starting, though it is all happening through this moon, but it is a new sunrise. That did pick up. It's a new sunrise on your ancestral lineage in your future generations that you're working on, and your spirit team, your ancestors are all grateful for this beautiful work that you are doing on yourself, my dear Palwan. This is so much of courage and so much of this desire, firstly, to do it, like the willpower to keep doing it. I'm picking so strongly in you, and also like not giving up and just doing it. It's getting heavier, and you're just going on, and boom, here you break it. And this change of timeline that we picked up, it's here. And this is the reality you're moving into. Beautiful. Look at that. The bottom deck is 6 of Wands. A victory predicted. Beautiful. That is such a beautiful, beautiful reading, my dear. Palwan. So, wow. So that was your reading, my dear Palwan. Thank you so much for being here and to be part of this beautiful collective that we have. And thank you for your likes, shares, subscriptions, comments. And if you have not subscribed yet, but you like the reading, then I would ask you to like and subscribe the channel so that you also become a beautiful member of this beautiful collective and continue receive your messages. If you want, you can connect with me through my email, which is guidancefromdivine@gmail.com, for Reiki sessions or readings, whatever, or just connecting through the email. And don't forget to add the name of someone, your name, or a place or a situation. Like you can just add full moon in Leo release and any intention of that release in the comment, and that will be added. I'll add it in the grid. So really there are no restrictions on what can go with the grid and how grid can work with any intention. And also you have to just add it once. Like if you're adding a name, just have to add it once. So after this now, if you are called to, you can go to the Reiki session, the 5-minute Reiki session as well through the grid. So I will be channeling this energy for 5 minutes, and you can add your intention during that session, during that Reiki healing energy. And it'll really help with this release. I really feel that you need this calm, relaxing energy for some time, which can really ground you and help you with these, along with these beautiful crystals as well. Okay, they're reminding me I have not given you the reading. Yes, that's why I keep this in the front as well, because I do forget it. Okay, let me quickly give you a final reading for your next message, coming continuation message on the channel. If you called, you can go and have a look. I'll link it in the description. Okay, so we have messages for the wounded healer archetype. What you have been releasing. Wow. Every time I'm so happy to see the synchronicities that come through the readings. How beautifully Spirit brings everything together. So I will link this reading for you in the description box. If you choose, you can now go to the Reiki healing, and good luck on your beautiful journey, beautiful release, and good luck in your new timeline as well. The abundance is waiting, and I will see you in your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye. Hello, my dear Paltu. Welcome to reading. If you picked up this Carnelian crystal, and this is your reading for full moon in Cancer. No, full moon in Leo. Why did I say Cancer? You do have Cancer though. Okay, let's see if we have any importance of Cancer in the reading. We'll find out. The zodiac signs that you picked up are Aries, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Pisces. And there were 2 more crystals that have come through for today. So this I picked up from my other channel in Hindi. Then I did a reading there for full moon in Leo, and these 2 crystals came through, which also came through for pile 1. So I feel that I should add them for the collective. This is black tourmaline, and this is rhodonite, along with the carnelian. So these 3 crystals that you can work with. As I said, that the veil is thin. It feels very thin to me, and that is where this tourmaline is coming for this, because there is a lot of spirit energy present during this full moon. So let us see for pile 2. Let's shuffle the cards. What are the messages? The ancestor energy is also present with today's reading during this thinning of the veil. And I also feel that it is easy for you to connect with them, not only with ancestors, but I feel a lot of angels are as well present in your reading. Like Archangel Michael is there in the collective reading, in the the channeled message. If you have not listened to that, then there is a lot of guidance and predictions coming there as well. You can check that out. But Archangel Michael is there. Then ancestors, we will see what is happening with the ancestors through this deck, but let us explore more messages from your moon decks, moon energies. I feel there is a message on intuition is here, because it came for the message on the other channel, but yeah, for you it is coming very strongly. There's a message on, oh, maybe that's why it was Cancer that I said. Okay, we'll see. Let us see what comes through. And these are the messages I'll give you. These are the readings on the channel. I'll give you 1 card. The Spirit will share a reading that you can see after this reading, if like as a continued message. If you call to, you can go and have a look. So let us start your reading. we have reflection, and we have a full moon. So a lot of this reflection, self-reflection, yeah, okay, is happening. They're saying you're really working hard on yourself, and it feels like the journey of enlightenment here, like self-inquiry, and it feels that energy of the pile, like yeah, like exploring non-duality and those kind of topics as well. So the witness mode, and yeah, it feels, the energy feels very different. But yes, there's also another message of you finding about yourself in these reflections that the full moon is showing you through the Leo energy, because in the channeled message, the energy of a trigger came through, which was the energy of feedback that we can't take, and we take it as a trigger. But that is coming out of shadow. And I feel that is where maybe this wolf is hunting, as if they're showing me like this is, the wolf is hunting on that shadow, in that shadow self. So maybe wolf spirit is your guide right now and is helping you. Connecting with wolf energy can also help you during this full moon release. Then we have meditation. Importance of meditation, they're showing that it is important for you to connect with spirit during meditation, specifically because, as we picked up, the veil is thin, and receiving downloads from through your crown chakra is also important there. How this lotus is blossoming on your crown chakra, the 1,000-petal lotus, as we say, that's the head star, the crown chakra. So a lot of this enlightenment energy, as I said, is feeling like this in your energy field. And we should really meditate on the full moon. Yeah. Yeah, it feels very important. Then we have don't let your past hold you back, South Node. It's a comfort level they're showing, that leaving your comfort zone behind is something which is happening for you. And that is where the self-reflection is also taking, because you're finding things about yourself that you didn't know were there before. Like, example, the trigger that they said of like feeling being judged rather than taking it. So there are some findings you're having about yourself, but for this work to progress, you have experienced a bit of this let go of moving out of your comfort zone, like moving from your south node to your north node. But it is something like a prediction is also coming, that it is still continuing. This journey is going on. So yeah, in channeled message as well, they're reminding me that there were predictions of the abundance coming through. The solar eclipse was important, and then the summer was important. So something like that, this work is continuing. And meditation is a very important tool that they want you to continue practicing. Okay. Then we have, again, the past. Moon memories, the past. Don't let your past hold you back. The past. So there's big emphasis on the energy of the past. Like, one after the other, they have confirmed it from 2 different decks. So I really feel that it is something, the collective shouldn't ignore, and should really, if you're not able to understand, then you should really sit and find out, like, what is this past energy that they're trying to bring my attention to? What happened in the past, or how to let go of the past? Also look at where your south node is then in your natal chart. That where your south node is, that is in that house you feel very comfortable. And in that house where your south node is, you have done this thing. You have worked on this house in your past life, is what south node signifies. So you would be very feeling very comfortable in that house with that actions, but also very detached as well, because you've already done it. That attitude comes in that house. So have a look and see what they're trying to bring this reflection in your in which specific house in your natal chart. Beautiful synchronicity, how the energy is coming. Then we have new moon in Aquarius, open up to change. So you let go of the past. Don't let your past hold you back. Release this past and then move forward towards change. So looking at your Aquarius in which house is the next step as a clue from Spirit. Well, they're showing you. Look at your South Node, which house, then look at your Aquarius, which house. Connect these dealings through your life, and then also then go to the next step by looking at the zodiac where it is. Like it could be that Leo might be in one of these houses, and that is why it is so strongly working on you right now. So yeah, there's no harm in going in, you know, watching, finding out these things. Let me keep it here so that we have enough space for tarot. Okay. Right. They are also saying the new moon, the next new moon cycle, you should put an intention around this, what you find. But that could be a very specific message for some. Okay. So from ancestors, we have Hunter of Strength. So there's a lot of strength and support your ancestors are giving through this way. Like here, it looks like they're hunting, but how I'm seeing it is that this is you and the ancestors are giving a lot of support through this wheel, which is thin right now. So some of your ancestors are specifically here with you, especially to help you and support you during this work, during this ancestral release that you're working on. There's a lot of support present for you as this strength backing you up in this work. So I really feel now that you should look, it's very important to look at these your charts here. Yeah. There's also a window in, like this window they're showing me to connect with sea. Like here also, the reflection, the water, the wolf is in the water. Here also I'm seeing the sea. Here also there is sea. So maybe there is a connection of you with sea and ocean. So connecting with that on this full moon can help you release. Again, the Cancer came through, which is water sign. You have Pisces as well, which is water sign. So maybe connecting with water is important. Water also came in pile 1, but in a different way. But I feel for you, ocean and sea is coming. Like I'm hearing a lot of waves in the background. Yeah, and also crashing on the rock. So there's some movement, something water element is working with you in some way. Yeah, so connecting with water element is advised by Spirit here. Now let us connect with Tarot and see what are your messages from Spirit. For pile 2, please. Okay. The first card we have is Queen of Pentacles. So this is taking you into that abundant energy that we picked up in the channeled message, that it's going to manifest from those higher dimensions into your 3D now. And that is how it's coming, that you will see your foundations improve. You will see blessings coming your way. You will see synchronicities and like improvement in luck as well, I'm hearing. And it's a very feminine approach, they're saying as well, that this full moon is helping you in, like this release that they're talking about is something of a feminine wound, which becomes this trigger and then imbalances your emotional body. And that is where this reflection is coming. So my dear collective, wherever you're working on this reflection, in this inquiry and that enlightenment energy, there is a big healing happening in your feminine side, who's very much coming into this alignment with fulfillment, content and grounded, and self-care as well. So self-care also came in the channeled message, which also aligns with the Queen of Pentacles, who's a pro in self-care, who takes a lot of care on her, the divine vessel, the body, and the sacredness of it. So yeah, this is like coming as the overall energy right now sitting. Like you're on this journey of healing the feminine. And there's this importance of this door. Like this pink color is now I'm seeing like this is towards the feminine healing here. Then this is the feminine healing through this. Portal energy is also coming for some who work with portal energy. That coming in alignment with this portal, like this full moon comes as a portal. So maybe that could be a message that you can work with. Yeah, then we have the Knight of Cups. So this white horse energy is so strongly present for a while now, like white spirit guides, white animal guides. It came in, I don't know, was it the Hindi channel or the Pal one, but there was this white horse energy there, which came with intuition, blessings on intuition. And this is exactly how I'm seeing. Like either it is a unicorn or Pegasus or this white horse who's bringing a blessing on your intuition as this Knight of Cups. Like how the Knight of Cups come with an offer with a cup in his hand, very in a protected space. So that angelic energy is present, but very high dimensional guides. Like I really feel unicorns here for many, that unicorns are here working with you with this water energy, and they are really working on intuition. And that is where the Cancer sign again comes in your reading. Okay. Very strongly, yeah. White horse, white, yeah. This is a guide. This is a beautiful guide who's working on your intuition right now. I'm also looking at like the fractal pattern which is here. So a lot of synchronicities, I'm also picking that. You might notice this change in yourself, that you are able to pick up more synchronicities now, like more patterns in your reality now, which like in numbers or in colors, in drawings, in patterns, you will find more synchronicities, which is telling you that your intuition is rising. Okay, so what else? Thank you. We have here Seven of Cups, and this is a very subconscious energy. Like this talks about the way you're contemplating these choices here of this goldfish, which one to pick, like as if, but the Spirit is saying all are yours, keep them. So it's that message coming here, that in your subconscious you're working on your self-worth as well, for this abundance of this Queen of Pentacles, that you are this Queen of Pentacles and you're not in realization of. So this is one of the feedback that you will receive for yourself, and which is the light aspect. Like in the shadow aspect, they said in the channeled message about that trigger. Now that is coming in positive about the feedback of yourself. So that is something in your subconscious that is healing. A lot of light is coming in your subconscious. And they're also saying the trigger that you're reflecting upon, the journey that you're finding about yourself. It's a lot in your subconsciously present. That is where it lies, they're saying. Okay. So let us see. Okay. We have Seven of Swords, Seven of Voices. So we have a 7-7. Again, for you to see this importance of synchronicity, like you might have suddenly picked 77. Yeah. So that is like an example Spirit has shared, that is how you pick up on your intuition, that it's improving. You're so connected because you see synchronicities everywhere. Spirit is present everywhere. You're connected all the time. But here, yes, the Seven of Voices is giving again this reflection energy, like how there is an image here. So there is this image of not image, like again there is a door here. What is there behind the door? There is a new sun rising. Look, there is light in your heart center. Your heart is opening here. So here this is a message of trust. that you're also working on your trust in your heart space about this deceit energy or trickster energy or the betrayal energy that you may have in your past. Don't let your past hold you back. Open to change. I feel this is the change which is coming in your heart space about building trust. And the trust is not only like trusting in someone else, but also in trusting yourself, trusting in the process, trusting in the divine process, the divine timing, that self-inquiry, that path, journey of enlightenment, trusting in the support of the ancestors. So there is this work is happening. And that is where this energy comes. I feel let's keep up with this. You're open to change, and that change is the trust. That is where it wants to sit. Okay. So what else does Spirit Team and Ancestors of Pile 2 want them to know? I feel like they're really picking your cards, like slowly. They're finding the cards for you as if. Yeah. So we have 2. We have the Star. A promise, a beautiful promise of healing. A lot of emphasis on your crown chakra here. The same like this. And you're holding something, like you're holding a star in your hands. So it's within your reach is a message which is coming. And though these are the scenes of like mountains, like from bird eye view, but I see this water energy, the blue energy, which they said in the channeled message as well. Yeah, this is Archangel Michael coming with this blue flame of healing, saying to work on your heart with this trust. And then you are not only receiving your guidance, but also trusting it. So here Archangel Michael is stepping forward to help you with that trust building. And in the channeled message, there was this message of the color ray, whichever color, use it with the element of fire. So this blue flame is something that you can work with for this expansion in your intuition, which is happening. A lot of healing promised here. Beautiful. And then we have 4 of Wands. Yeah. So which is such a beautiful confirmation of, like you're looking here, you're so connected. So much emphasis on your crown, definitely. And you're really lifting up, like this is your ascension. You're high in the sky, in the clouds here. So connected with spirit, and I see a lot of your soul tribe as well reaching out for you when you are in this Queen of Pentacles here. A lot of like-minded, matching vibrational souls are also coming. It's like looking a beautiful, happy space where you really belong, with whom you belong. That is where it's coming. Wow. What a beautiful reading, Pile 2. Beautiful promises of spirit. Okay. So let us see what else want to come through for Pile 2, please. You're really picking your cards. Slowly they're coming. Thank you. So we have the Page of Cups. And here they're showing me 2 specific messages. The first is that once this heart is open, like that portal energy that we picked up before for Moon, the heart is also becoming a portal with this trust. The star that you're holding is going to connect, is this opening here in your sacral chakra here. It's actually navel, they're saying. Okay, so they're saying it is your Manipur chakra, your navel chakra. So the star that you're holding here when your heart opens with trust, your Manipur chakra is going to open, and it's going to give you further like expansion of consciousness and ascension. So there's like a step they have shown in your journey. Around your Manipur, there is some healing coming after this process. And oh yeah, the second message they're reminding me is of the octopus. With the multitasking, like with the multi-8 arms of octopus, they're showing that there is this aspect of you when you're reflecting, when you're on this enlightenment journey here, so much of is happening here, right? You become into this octopus mode of multitasking, of finding different aspects. Like someone will tell you, you will find one thing, but you can see all different perspectives of it, like a diamond. And when you keep it in your hand and you move it, different colors come, and you can see different aspects of the same thing. So a lot of wisdom and understanding is going to become accessible once this heart has been healed with trust. And then a new beginning starts itself, they're saying. Wow. Okay. So yeah, that is why, look, there is this hermit mode. They're saying that, yes, this hermit mode may be a necessity in the future sometime, but not the right time right now. You do this work, and then they just showed a glimpse of like what lies ahead. Beautiful. Connect with unicorns again. Wow. Like, and again, I'm picking like sharp pain in my right shoulder. Like there's a lot of stiffness in my neck and right side. I feel there is how she's, holding her right shoulder only, and I'm having pain a bit here. So maybe there is this sense of responsibility or some stuck energy of this past which is present here. So if you are a healer, if you're attuned to Reiki or any other modality, then like the devil. So there is definitely there. So there is a need of cleansing of your right side of your upper body, and you can use water. You can use these crystals. If you're attuned to any healing modalities, you can use that to cleanse this space. And even if not, like for Reiki, I always say that we all have this life force energy in us for our self-healing. We don't even have to be attuned. There is some healing energy flowing always in us. So you can just put your hand over that. Preferably if you put your feminine side, your left hand, then it is more healing energy than the right. And then you just put that on your shoulder, and you can visualize, you can imagine that there is this healing, the blue light that Archangel Michael has said, or like green light or green flame of Raphael is coming out of your hand, and you're healing and you're releasing and clearing this space. So that is just something very simple that you can do. But of course, yes, there is a confirmation with the devil card at the bottom that there is some cleansing that needs to happen in your right side of the shoulder. The sense of responsibility is one, but also this trust that needs to build in this, which is in the process of being established and integrated in your heart space, the process of opening this door. So there is this past energy of opposite of trust is here that needs to be released. And that is what, look, the wolf is hunting. He's directly looking at it. Wow. Oh, what chills the way he's looking at it. Very strong guide. Another white guide. Yeah. Okay, so let us ask for the final card for pile 2. What do they need to know? Thank you. The bottom deck, we have the priestess. A healing modality is waiting for you, they're saying with this card. I feel this needs to be here. Let's just keep it here. And the card that we have is the sun. The sun card also came for pile 1, and also for the channeled message, and also for my other reading on the Hindi channel. So sun energy is definitely very strongly present in this moon cycle. Like a lot of new light is coming. And this modality is calling you, is what I'm hearing. And it's backed by ancestors, they're saying. That this healing, not only healing, like a modality that runs in your family, like through your ancestors, it's coming. So maybe have a look in that, maybe inquire around if someone did something in your family, because it can bring a lot of abundance as well, they're saying, through that. Yeah. Okay, so let us give you now your final card, which is your connecting message from Spirit, which is a collection of messages on this channel. But if you're called to, as I always say, you can go and have a look. You might find some more messages there that can help you. So for pile 2, please. Thank you. That was quick. It's a surprise message, key to unlock your gifts. Gifts. There is something about your a modality which is coming with this reading. And yeah, intuition is on the rise, definitely. So it's all making sense in the big picture, that with this healing and with this release of whatever this is, then the next step is this. But during this next step from heart to the navel chakra, there's a lot of this intuition which is coming, like it's all yours. That's the said. Yeah, you're beautifully connected with Spirit. Wow, what a beautiful reading, pile 2. So that was your reading, and thank you so much for being here and part of this beautiful collective. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscriptions, and comments. They all help us grow together in the safe space. If you have not subscribed, my dear viewers, then if you like the reading, then I would ask you to like and subscribe the channel so that you also become a part of this beautiful collective. And you can connect with me through my email, guidancefromdivine@gmail.com. If you're interested in readings or Reiki sessions with me, I'll link it in the description box. And also, please do remember to add the name in the comment box for the Reiki grid if you're called to. You have to only add it once. So now you can go to the Reiki session if you want to, or to the next reading if you want to. That is also in the description. By clicking timestamp, you can receive that Reiki session. You can put the intention of whatever you have found here, like releasing this past. You can have an intention, being open to change. You can have an intention, connecting with Spirit clearly, with ancestors, receiving the support can be an intention, or all of these can be an intention. So Reiki is out of time and space, so 5 minutes can be as healing as an hour of a session as well, if you are ready to receive what Reiki has to offer. So having said that, good luck with your reading. Good luck with your full moon in Leo. And have a look at the charts as well, they're reminding. And I will see you in your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye. Hello, my dear pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you picked up this crystal Opalite, then this is your reading. Or the zodiac signs, Leo, Libra, Scorpio, and Capricorn. So 2 more crystals have come through for the reading today. One is rhodonite, which also came through on my other channel in Hindi in the reading of the full moon, and also the tourmaline. So they also want to be included in each pile here as well. And tourmaline has come specifically because if you have listened to my channeled message that came through the meditation, that the veil feels very thin, and there is a lot of ancestral presence as well, and a lot of spirit is around during this full moon. It feels very much like the Halloween kind of a vibration. And when I said that, it was 0101 on my screen. So yeah, that's a beautiful confirmation from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. So that is why tourmaline is there, that this is a crystal that you can work with in keeping your boundaries intact, and keeping a protected space, and only allowing those ancestors who have your highest good in their intention, or who have unconditional love for you, to come through and connect with you. So let's start shuffling your cards, and I will give you a next reading from this. Spirit will share a reading that they want you to have a look at. If you're called, you can have a look at that. Thank you. So today for both the piles, I have received ancestral healing happening very strongly. Let us see what is your message, because I'm really feeling an uplift. Like you might have noticed, I suddenly had this burst of energy. Yeah, so I feel maybe it is, the energy feels very strong in your pile, definitely. Like they're showing me the Magician card right now. But yeah, it is very strong and feels very supportive as well from spirit, like with ancestors as well, giving you a lot of support. And let us see what's going on. But it's a very powerful energy here. This is your tarot. You'll connect with tarot once you've seen these cards. Okay, so let us start. Your first card is communication. Oh, so that is the energy which is coming with this, you know, the way I suddenly had a burst of this energy and when I spoke. I hope the camera recorded it because I did feel it. So that is where this energy of communication is playing. I feel it's a fairy. I feel this is a very fairy, like a fairy guide which is connected with you right now, working on you. And also this, the elementals are wanting to connect with you and are connected with you is the message of this card. Okay. And the energy, if you have listened to the channel message, the energy of 3 chakras came through, in which one was throat. And I feel throat and heart. And I feel that is where they are working with you. Supporting a lot of transformation with these butterflies. But this is a fairy guide and there is presence of elementals in your journey right now. Yeah, look, there's another fairy looking like angelic being, like elemental or angel. But there's a lot of positivity around you they're bringing during this work, during this healing, this release that is happening. A lot of support that I picked up as well, angelic support. So in the introduction, in the channeled message, Archangel Michael is definitely working here, but there is more angelic and elemental, like higher dimensional beings who are present in your support team. And to talk of it, when, I don't know if I said it about Opalite, but Opalite is a very powerful crystal for me. Like it is, though it is not a natural crystal, it is a lab-made crystal, Opalite, but it has its own uniqueness. And it is something works very strongly with the like astral realm. I feel that is why it has to be made, like for me, it has to be made in lab. It doesn't occur naturally in 3D because it exists naturally in a higher dimension, like in astral. So it has to be brought down through this process to this reality, but it really gives like a beautiful access or connection with our astral, I feel. Yeah. So maybe that is where this magician energy I was picking up was, because you have a strong astral connection with your guides. Okay, let's see what else. It is time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. You have Scorpio there as well. Okay. To know what this negativity they are talking about, collective, look in your natal chart in which house your Scorpio is sitting. Zodiac. Whichever house it is, there is a shadow aspect that you have to heal. So that is a big clue which is coming. Then nothing will come of this situation, void, of course, moon. So there is this negativity energy, the denser vibration that you're working on is affecting you in a way where you're really like, they're showing me like chasing a mirage, as if like chasing an illusion energy is present. And that is where they're showing you that like really get a grip of kind of a, it's a stern message, I have to say, that the way they're showing it, that you really need to look into it. And around reality, come be real was a message in another reading as well. So you may have a message in another pile, but this is how they're showing that. Look at where your Scorpio is, which house. There is a shadow aspect, and you need to stop chasing that and rather be more receiving this communication that they're telling you. For some time, they have been showing you something around this aspect, they're saying. So that is a big clue they have given you to access that. Okay. Then we have beginnings, new moon. And that is where they're celebrating this. So I am, wow, like red dress, and these are like wings. Red dress, wings, and then the red hair and the wings. It's a very strong guide that you have. It's definitely a feminine presence that is working with you. I feel more her presence like a fairy elemental being, but tigers are also coming as guides, and she's really this guide, or these guides who are coming together like this are really celebrating this new beginning that is coming in your healing journey with this full moon in Leo. Like very confident. A very confident communication is also, I'm hearing, coming with clarity. So there was this message of, clarity in the channeled message. So I feel that is the message with your communication and throat chakra, coming in this clarity of intuition, because intuition has also been a message for both the piles. So I feel that is again connecting you here with your intuitive hits, like receiving this communication with spirit. Full moon in Libra, find a balance. So you have one full moon, two full moon, this is also full moon, and you have Libra twice, you have Scorpio twice. So it talks a lot about your chart right now, that this balance energy, which came in as a main theme for the channeled message, was balance, and yours is this balance. Find a balance. So I really feel if you have not listened to the channeled message, please go and hear that out. You might find some more findings there. And look at Libra as well, along with Scorpio in your chart too, that where this energy is trying to point you through this communication. So when you do that, they're saying that do it after like a grounded exercise you have done, or you are like more calm and still, or have done a meditation if you do that, or have these crystals with you if you have. Then in that setup where there is more openness to this communication, then start finding these things so that you will be more receiving this guidance of what they're trying to show you there through your specific unique chart. With ancestors, we have spirit of destruction. It also feels like a very multi-dimensional, like this picture has a mix of dimensions coming through that. There is a message in pile 1 that is yours, they're saying, which is around anxiety. And if you call to, you can go and have a look. But I feel the connection with the multidimensional beings is definitely coming here with your ancestors as well. You have common spirit guides, they're saying, that they have been working with your ancestors, and they are here working with you as well. Your ancestors are also present who are working here with you on this. And it's like the destruction energy which they're talking about, like this release, or a lot of work they're saying is happening in your astral. That is why the Opalite crystal comes in, to give you access to that. So I feel that this Like you are a multi-dimensional being, and just keeping everything focused on in one dimension of the physical reality is not giving you the clearer picture and the whole understanding of it. There is more in this communication, they're saying. There is more for you to find out, they're saying. Clairaudience is something which I feel can be a strength for some of you. And the message of color came in the channeled message for this full moon release, and I feel that working with color is your specific strength here as well, pile 3, because so many colors here, so many dimensions, like colors from different realities as well. Like you have a whole modality around color if you start exploring. That's how they're showing me. And as a blessing from ancestors as well, they're saying. Okay. So let us now, oh yeah, look, magician. We picked up the energy of magician. I picked up, what a beautiful, this card wants to stay here. Let's keep it in the center. You have this strong energy of magician, like working with colors is again a modality which is coming just like this archetype of magician. You have a lot to explore in your capabilities and abilities and what you can do in your multidimensional aspect here, pile 3. Okay, so let us connect with your spirit team and see what do they want to tell you, what do they want to know, want you to know, what the ancestors want you to know. For pile 3, please. This. Four of Wands. I think this is the story of Ram and Sita from the Hindu scripture of Ramayana. Yeah. So there is this balance energy again that we picked up. Is your divine masculine feminine balance also happening in a very positive way? It is continuing, they're saying. The other message is a prediction on a love relationship that is coming your way. But for that, they're showing me that there is a healing in the divine feminine that has to happen before things move forward. Okay. So let us see what else. I feel this one as well. Okay. And the bottom deck energy is 5 of Cups. So there is an element of you not knowing something. Like with this communication as well, when they said that this communication is going to improve, and like you're not knowing that you are this magician energy is how they're showing. For the love relationship, like this healing of the feminine aspect is also they're saying that this is something you're going to come to realization. This part of the, like in the reading, this part of this energy has to be healed and released first. Then it will, this new beginning, you will see how it is coming. So we have 3 of Coins. Working with your shadow aspect, not only with your spirit team, I'm hearing. Like working with your shadow. Like maybe this aspect of shadow, finding out, and then, because shadow is, oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, so they're talking about the perspective of the shadow. So shadow is not something that we have to get rid of or judge. Shadow is something that we have to bring light on. Shadow is our unhealed aspect, something that we have not owned, a part of ourselves, and we have to give love to that part. And the shadow, after light, integrates in ourselves. Shadow is not something that we get rid of, and that is where they're talking about. And I feel the messages of a part of your feminine, which is like a dark feminine aspect that you need to maybe build some knowledge on, communicate with the spirit. Maybe you will find something here around that and bring balance in it. It is, yeah, a shadow aspect they want you to find out. Yes, 10 of coins. It feels very ancestral. That is the only message with this card, that it is an ancestral, maybe a feminine wound that you have in your ancestral lineage and you're not aware of, that this healing is possible. But there's a lot of, yeah, Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles, a lot of strength lies here, a lot of abilities lies here, as they said, and it's a channel of abundance. They're saying again that yeah, like in the channeled message, when they were talking about the reality manifesting the abundance from higher dimensions to 3D. So these are the higher dimensions, like your multidimensional being, where this abundance has manifested and is there. But for it to come down into your 3D aspect as well, there are some things that they're specifically asking you to look at or work on, or maybe you have looked at, because I really feel that the timing of this reading for you is such that it is already happening with this full moon release. So I'm really not like feeling aligned with this message that you have to do this. I feel that you already know it, and it is just some things they're trying to bring in your awareness so that you see the full big picture and then you do it. Yeah. So let us have 2 more final cards. Thank you. We have Ace of Swords. So we have Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords. This is Archangel Michael, very strongly present here as well. Karmic knot. He's saying karmic knot. Cut the karmic cord. So that is where this negativity is residing, maybe. So this message of energetic cord cutting through Archangel Michael came for in another pile as well. So you may have a message there, but it is the same message. He's saying that if you if you find any energetic cord cutting meditation or any guidance around that, or just look into that and see what comes through and do that. That could be something helping you to move more into the balance. Yeah. Yeah, so bottom they're showing 3 of Swords. So there is this pain which is trapped, like a pain body he's showing is trapped in this karmic ancestral knot. Okay. So let us get a final card for you. Thank you. And the bottom deck energy is the High Priestess. Beautiful. Oh, can you see it? Let me keep it here. So Magician and the High Priestess both. Wow. And then we have the Sun. I have to say, for every reading on today's reading, and I have another channel for which I made the same reading in Hindi as well, Sun is the card which has come every time, like in the similar position towards the end. Beautiful. 8 of Coins. Yeah. So there is this it's a similar message which came before as well with ancestral healing here, that this healing you're not doing only for yourself. There is a lot of ancestors which are present here, and a lot of this strength and abilities through this High Priestess is going to come to you, especially around communication as a blessing. The communication not only with spirit, but also the balanced communication expression that we picked up in the channeled message. So a lot of light is being shown on your shadow self. That is why the Sun is here. That is why this Horus is here with Ankh in his hand as well. A lot of healing is being promised. And with Ankh, I'm just seeing this portal energy present as well with Moon, which also came in another pile. So I really feel you have a message, but in another pile. But yes, this is the pain body they showed, which has to happen. This work has to happen, and this release is happening through this, again, like this portal. These are all swans. This is very ancestral work you're doing, pile 3. Yeah, this is deep, deep work you're doing. And no wonder such high vibrational guides and angels and elementals are present here, along with the, your own ancestors. And that is why this big message on shadow is coming with the perspective as well of the new beginning. So coming in realization of your powers, of this magician energy, that is a big message. And you have all the help available, they're saying. Yeah, you have all the help available. You can do this. Yeah. Like for today also, it was just one crystal, but there came quite a few. So let us see what is your next reading. For pile 3, please. If you're called to, you can go and have a look at this reading as a continued message. I'll link it in the description. Thank you. So we have a surprise message of timeless messages from your higher self. Beautiful. So I'll link this in the description box. You can go and have a look if you're called to. And how beautifully it has sit in this. Nothing will come from the situation and it just sits there. So maybe in this relation they want to talk about it. It feels like a possibility. So yeah, so that was your reading, my dear pile 3. Thank you so much for being here and part of this beautiful collective. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscriptions, and comments. They all help us grow in the safe space. If you have not subscribed to the channel but liked the reading here, so then I would ask you to like and subscribe the channel so that you also become a part of this beautiful collective. You can reach me at guidancefromdivine@gmail.com through my email if you are interested in readings or Reiki sessions. But do remember to add your name in the comment box for the Reiki grid if you're called to. And please remember that you have to only add it once. Also, you can now go to your Reiki session by clicking the timestamp in the description box. And then afterwards, look at the reading if you're called to. Remember to put the intention from your reading as well, because whatever the intention I'm putting in the reading, in the session there, Reiki is out of time and space. So whenever you're receiving that healing, you can have whatever intention you want. You can even repeat the 5-minute session and have another intention with that. It does not restrict with time and space, the healing energy. And 5 minutes also can be a very big healing session, equal like an hour, if you're open to receive that healing, which is the spirit is sharing, the universe is blessing you with. So thank you so much for your presence here, and good luck with your healing and your full moon release journey. And I will see you in your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye. Hello friends. So now I will start your 5-minute Reiki meditation session or grounding session, whichever way you want to use this space for. This is the Holy Fire Reiki grid. And the intention is to release and clear all that is ready for you to be released for your highest good. Just say yes to receiving this energy, either loud or in your mind's eye. And now sit back, relax, and receive healing. I will give energy like this to the grid, and it'll come up to you, and from you, it'll come to the grid. And also, yes, I have included your individual crystals here, so that they can continue helping you through the grid. And also this is amethyst with Ganeshji sitting in the crystal as a natural form. He has come forward through this crystal, and Ganeshji removes obstacles from your journey, from your path, and brings blessings. So with that intention, let us now start your healing session. Sit back, relax, and receive healing. So I'm now grounding your energy and sealing the session. So be it. We thank all the energies present. Thank you again for being here. And in this session, there was a lot of anxiety being released from the emotional body, and there was some pain also that released from some pain bodies, aches here and there from the physical body as well. So thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye.